On Friday afternoon, a former staffer with George Santos, in fact, I think it was just a volunteer staffer at that point, accused Santos of sexual harassment and inappropriate touching. On Monday, Santos came out, finally responded to those accusations after not saying anything about it over the weekend, and Santos said, quote, "It's comical. Of course, I deny that claim." It's comical. It's a funny moment, folks. This man says that I sexually harassed him, that I touched him inappropriately, and I, George Santos, find that comical. That's not exactly the reaction somebody would have when being accused of sexual harassment, whether the harassment was real or not. You wouldn't respond by saying, "That's comical." No, these accusations are actually very serious. The individual is on record. Their name is available. They're not, putting this out there anonymously. They are risking their reputation. They are risking their future career by coming forward publicly and making these allegations against George Santos. Not to mention the fact that George Santos pretty much has his entire adult history working against him here. It's fairly obvious, based on the evidence, that the man broke the law down in Brazil, and the evidence I'm talking about is when he told Brazilian authorities, "I broke the law in your country." His history of lying about everything from his grandparents to his mother's death, to his career, to his college, to the sports he played, to the injuries he suffered. The man has lied about everything, and now, of course, we're finding out more information that suggests he may have also lied about his donors and, according to reports from Mother Jones, may have completely fabricated some of those donors who, as best the investigators can tell, don't even exist in real life. So George Santos in this particular situation does not get the benefit of the doubt. He has shown repeatedly that he is a liar, that he cannot be trusted, that he will literally lie about anything, even inconsequential things. He cannot stop himself from lying. So I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I think these allegations should be investigated. Of course, what's working against the man who made these claims against Santos is the fact that, as far as we know, there's no witnesses, there's no cameras, so it would be his word against George Santos, since we do not have, any kind of visible video evidence or any eyewitnesses who say, "Yes, I saw this." But if we're putting this man's word up against George Santos's word, well, we know what Santos's word is worth. Nothing. And that is why these allegations should be investigated and just add them onto the big mounting pile of horrible things that we know about George Santos. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.